Hi, my name's Simon Locke. I'm the founder and CEO of Communications Match. Today, I'm delighted to be with Darryl Salerno. Darryl is the president of Second Quadrant Solutions. Darryl, your new book, the Complete Agency Management Handbook, comes out at a uniquely challenging time for the PR industry. Does the pandemic change the takeaways?
I don't think so. I think it all applies, although there are some minor modifications. The first section of the book is on vision setting and goal setting, and I think you obviously have to take a new look at what your plans were for this year and make modifications as you see fit. The second one is about clients, about building business and et cetera, trying to build a business, hold on to clients. And I think what we need to do as an industry is start to think about how to change what we're doing for our clients, because the next phase for all of them is, how do I relaunch my business? How do I get back into business going forward? Third section's on employees. There's a lot of information about how to manage employees in the book, and all of that still holds 100% true today. The final piece is on profitability. And I think we have a new expression in our industry, which is we're going on pause, which is something we really have never heard before. And I think you have to start to figure out how to be creative and engage with your clients who want to put you on pause, to figure out ways that you can stay engaged with them even through that period. If it means giving some hours to them or reducing the amount that gets spent, et cetera, it's very important to remain involved, stay in touch, and give them, respond to problems that they have along the way, even if it winds up hurting your profitability in the short term.
People in the industry are being laid off at the same time as others are arguing that keeping employees on board is the best path to long-term success. How do agency leaders find the right balance?
The only asset we have in our industry is the people we have. So if you've got excellent employees, you need to do everything you can to hold on to them, because when this pandemic subsides, anybody who's out on the street is going to be gobbled up by whatever agencies are out there. You do not want to lose good people to your competition. So you have to figure out ways to do that. If it means cutting your own salary first, you should do that. If it means applying for the PPP so that you get some relief from it to hold on to them, you should do that. The only time I would say that you have an obligation to take action to terminate someone is for performance. If the person is not performing up to speed, you will anger the rest of your employees if you cut salaries across the board rather than letting that person go. So you have to look at that from that standpoint. But if your people are good, do everything you can to hold on to them.
Many agency leaders are fighting fires, and at that time, prioritization is key. What needs to be at the top of the list of things to focus on during the pandemic to succeed afterwards?
I think there are three things. One of them, for during the pandemic, you need to focus on cash. You need to make sure that you have enough cash on hand to get through X number of months. You should do cash flow analysis that projects into the future so you know how safe it is and how comfortable you are, et cetera. That also means you need to continually upgrade and update your budget so that you are aware of where you're at and whether or not actions need to be taken in order to remain healthy. I have several clients that actually send me information as soon as they win a client or lose a client or take any other action, so that we can identify any red flags that might indicate they need to take action. And finally, and I kind of mentioned this before, but you have to start thinking creatively, how can I help each of my clients or prospects relaunch into this new world that none of us know what's going to happen next? But as companies come out of this, how do we help them from a communication standpoint perform better in their own industry?